What's up, my fellow comic book readers? Guys, we're 6 days away from my #1 reveal and my 1-year anniversary of reading comic books. And as you guessed by reading the title that said the answer, Geiger is my number 6. Geiger is my number 6. Jeff Johns and Gary Frank have done such a phenomenal job with this story. They originally wrote Volume 1. And then after Volume 1 came out, they started back over at number 1. So if you're looking at Volume 1 and Volume 2, and they both have, issues 1 through 5 and 1 through 6, and you're like, what the hell? It's because they did the original 5 and then started over. The original 6 and then started over. So don't be confused by that. But Geiger, this is Volume 3. Geiger is about a hero, if you will, not a superhero, although he does have like superhero-esque powers. That, it was a nuclear fallout. He was exposed to nuclear fallout, and because he was going through radiation treatment because he had cancer, he actually didn't die. In fact, he did the opposite of die and got stronger. And he is an asshole with a heart. So he doesn't have sympathy for people. He does have sympathy for people. He doesn't have external sympathy for people. Internally, his inner monologue, he's saying, oh, I want to help this guy, but externally, he's like, this guy's an asshole, and I don't want to do anything nice for him. And if you like that mix-up of what he's actually going through, and what he's saying, if you like that kind of back and forth, this is definitely the book for you. But he develops powers where he can, he gains superpowers and he glows in the dark and all this stuff. And he's trying to figure out how to get rid of them because he just wants to be a normal person. People are trying to hunt him. It's post-apocalypse. They think, he is tearing down the bad guys. So he's a hero in that aspect, but the bad guys are trying to kill him or recruit him depending on which set of bad guys. And he's just going through a whole monopoly of freaking things, that are horrible. He lost his family to the explosion. All kinds of stuff going on. And I definitely recommend that. But guys, even if you're not going to read that today, pick up something, stimulate that mind, and have a great day. Shout out to you, Geiger Glazers.